What is up, members of the 50 Squad? This is Trig50 Daniel, and I'm coming at you with a video today. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I want to get back to creating content and make some great Call of Duty gameplays and post them here on this channel. And I'm really excited with the upcoming year in Call of Duty. So, as many of you know, this year's Call of Duty is World War II. We got a brand new Call of Duty World War II already announced, and they're going to have the official reveal trailer on Wednesday. So stay tuned and try to keep up to date on that, and you'll want to see the trailer as soon as it goes live. I'll try to have a reaction video to the trailer. I'm gonna have my reaction to the trailer and kind of pick it apart a little bit and kind of show you some of the hidden things that maybe we can find in the trailer. But that'll be Wednesday, the reveal. Look for that night. Maybe I'll try to post a video that night of me kind of breaking down the trailer. But the video I have for you today is we're going over the 5 things that I would want to see out of Call of Duty World War II. And you may disagree. You may not really like what my choices on these and my top 5. You may have something that you prefer more over some of these options. But just let me know in the comments. What would your top 5 for the Call of Duty World War II be? Your wish list for Call of Duty World War II. I'm going to go ahead and get started with number 5 here. And really, I just want gory, gritty gameplay. We haven't seen that in a while. I remember World at War, if you've played World at War, and that's where I started Call of Duty, World at War. And, when you shoot a guy, you may blow his arm off. And that's pretty, you're like, whoa, I just blew the guy's arm off. And it's both terrifying and really cool at the same time. Because, you'll see your guy's arm will get blown off too. So it's both terrifying and really, really, gives that visual aid of like, oh, I just killed this guy. Whereas most of the modern Call of Duties, you're like, you don't know. You're like, until you get that kill thing pop up in your kill feed, you don't really know that the guy died. But some of the previous games, whenever you kill that guy, you blew his arm off, he's dead. He's probably dead. But moving on, number 4, balanced weapons. I definitely want some balanced weapons out of this year's Call of Duty. I want to be able to pick up any gun in a game and just start doing work with that gun. I want to be able to pick up whether it be a shotgun, a sniper, an SMG, whatever, an LMG. I want to be able to pick up every gun and just be able to feel like I have a chance to win that match with that gun. That's something that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is probably best known for, is just getting that weapon balancing just right. Because you can pick up an SMG, you can pick up an LMG, you can pick up a sniper, any gun you can pick up and do work with. Now I'm going to go on to number 3. This is one of the biggest ones to me, but it didn't get number 1 on my list. Because I have in my Call of Duty experience, I have a little bit different priorities from what other people have, but this is definitely one of the real important things that I hope they take to heart whenever the developers are making this game. And I want them to only do cosmetics in supply drops, only cosmetic items. No, we definitely don't want any flashy things as these cosmetics for sure. I want it to kind of be, old school, really, stick to the era type of items that are going to be in these supply drops. But definitely only keep it cosmetic. I don't want to be getting any crazy guns out of these supply drops. Even if they release DLC weapons, they shouldn't be in supply drops. They should probably be as part of the DLC or whatever. So that's number 3, only cosmetics and supply drops. And moving on to number 2, this kind of goes with that, in that we don't want any weapon variants. I don't want to see any weapon variants. And actually, the developer Sledgehammer were the first to introduce weapon variants into the Call of Duty scene. And so that's why I hope that they take that to heart, and I think they have, because otherwise they wouldn't have listened to their community and wanted to make this Call of Duty World War II like they did. But definitely no weapon variants. I don't want to see any weapon variants of any sort. Because it just that's part of the problem with weapon balancing. If you start throwing variants in there, it just makes it hard to balance these weapons when certain weapons have higher stats. And that's just a frustrating thing whenever this guy had RNG on his side, and I get the raw end of the deal because he had RNG on his side, or he was able to pay $600 and get this weapon out of a supply drop, and that's just not fair and not right to the community to do them that way. But now I want to get to number one on my wish list for things that I want in Call of Duty World War II. I want a ranked playlist. Similar to League Play in Black Ops 2. League Play in Black Ops 2 was really good. They got a lot of things right, but I definitely want to see a little bit difference of the rating system. Just change the rating system a little bit, small tweaks, and I think if you take League Play from Black Ops 2, tweak it a little bit, make some minor tweaks, and it would be a great competitive playlist. Have all the CWL rules for the Call of Duty World League, so that way anyone who wants to pick up a controller and play in a game mode similar to the pros, they can pick it up and just start playing. And not everybody wants to play the really super competitive game battles. Go lock in, you wanna get this guy in a private match, all that stuff, and to try to go straight try hard and try to win these matches for potentially real money. But a lot of people may want to just have a competitive environment where they can play with the same rule set and play like the pros, and maybe they do play with the pros in some matches, but definitely have the same rule set and be able to play with the pros on a level similar to the pros or whatever, and just hop in the game and play that mode and rank up. And every really good game that has staying power, you'll see has a really solid competitive game mode. And whether it be League of Legends, Overwatch, any other game that really wants to keep its community involved and really get that community thriving, has a competitive game mode. And it really forces people to, some people may just play it casually, but even then, it gets people involved in the community and gets more people involved in the esports and competitive scene, whether they actually care about it 100% or not. But a lot of people will play that game mode, get involved, really like it, and maybe watch some of the pros do it and see how they are able to stay such high elo or whatever. And that's just a driving force to keep people to play the game. But those are my top 5 things for what I want in Call of Duty World War II. I'll leave my link to my social down in the description. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, go check out my social media profiles. I'm gonna try to come with some more gameplay footage and some videos here soon about Call of Duty World War II. Try to get some of that going, and I definitely want to you guys give me feedback. Let me know how the videos could be improved. Anything you want to talk about in the comment section, just let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. This is Trey50Daniel signing out.